What do you make of Enoch? As obviously a non-canonical text, but something that the people of the region might have been consuming.
Yeah, Enoch's very interesting. There's actually 3 Enochs, first, second, and third Enoch. And the only one that really has any kind of credibility is first Enoch. But even then, what we call first Enoch is a collection of different, so we have fragments in Aramaic and Greek in the Dead Sea Scrolls, but then we have later ones in Coptic. And so what ends up being like published as, if you buy a copy of First Enoch, it's like all of this stuff put together. Some of it is like 200 years before Jesus, but some of it could very well have been written in the time frame of Jesus in the first century AD. But it's very clearly like a collection of Jewish musings about what happened during the flood. It's like very theologically in-depth fan fiction.
I was just about to ask that. Like, is it possible that it's like Harry Potter?
I think it's them trying to figure, and this is common with like the pseudepigraphical work, is that there's another one called the Exgoge of Moses. So they're looking at these Old Testament stories and they're trying to figure out, okay, like, how do we explain some of these things? You have this weird story in Genesis chapter 6 where the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and that's where you get the Nephilim and that kind of stuff. And so the Jews are like, how do we figure this stuff out? What are demons? What are angels? How do they interact with this world? There's not actually that much in the Old Testament about that stuff.
So let's
they
explore
write
it.
something like the gospel, or not the gospel, sorry, the Book of Enoch, to try to expand upon and extrapolate this stuff. Enoch is...
So you don't believe in the Nephilim?